Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 21 of our Be a Better You annual challenge. Today, we're going to focus on, and for about a week or so, we're going to go through each of the different areas of the life framework, a 9-part life framework that I've used since 2021. Prior to that, it was a 7-part life framework that I learned in the 1980s, the late 1980s, from Jim Rohn and Tony Robbins are where that actually originated. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, and contribution were the 7 areas that I learned from them. And I structured my life, I structured my goals around that framework. And I have for decades because it's simple, easy. It takes some of the chaos and some of the questions out of the craziness that is life and all the changes and challenges that are bound to come our way, especially when we make it into our 6.5 decade. So today we're talking about, yesterday we talked about contribution and how that might make you a better you, make you a better person, because that's what we're doing this year. We're trying to become the best possible version of ourselves by doing one little thing every day. So today we're going to talk about the financial health area and aspect of the life framework. What can and what does financial well-being and financial health do in order to contribute to you being a better person? Well, number one, for me, it is a massive stress reliever, and it provides mental clarity and my ability to make decisions and choices that I couldn't otherwise make. So mental peace of mind and clarity are really, really important. And if we know our bills are covered, if we know our expenses are covered no matter what, it just totally reduces the level of stress and anxiety and fear and doubt and worry that any of us experience. Secondly, it helps to improve our relationships. Of course, I think most people know the number one cause of divorce is financial. And I will say that was the number one cause of my divorce. Not the number one. That was actually the number 2. But it was right up there in the top 3, right? When I look back on my priorities, when I'm looking at the different areas, when I rated myself on each of these areas, financial became my number 1 priority for my personal life and for my business for a bunch of reasons. The last 4 years, I don't know about you, but they've been tough on some of us. And, starting with the pandemic on, it has been just crazy town with the up and down, up and down, up and down. And so it was one of my top priorities last year. And it's another top priority this year. Actually, it wasn't a top priority last year, and that's why I let it go a little bit. So this year it is a more important priority for me on a personal and on a professional level. I did a write-up for this today, so it'll be on the group page, the Be a Better You annual challenge group page. I haven't structured that or set that up yet. Started the year off slow because I was sick. So I'm planning on, I hate to commit to this, but I'm planning on going back and doing the first 19 days of the year, doing a write-up for each day, because I did it the last year and part of the year before, and I think it's really powerful. I also think that the first year I skipped January because I didn't start doing it until February or whenever. But 3 of the last 5 years I've been sick over the holidays, which is maybe an indication that I need to pay more attention to my physical well-being and health, which we'll talk about in a few days. But what I want you to do today is think about how financial health and well-being impacts or could impact making you a better version of yourself, for you to be a better person. I don't know about you, but when I'm happy and secure, it increases my confidence. It makes me feel better about myself. It makes me more patient. It makes me more understanding. It makes me a better listener. All things that positively impact our relationships. How can we go about, and I guess I'm not even going to cover this. I will cover this part, but then how to go about doing this, I'm not going to cover because we'll talk about it in detail for a whole month with respect to finances. But never mind. I shouldn't use any notes ever because it just makes me more confused. But I wanted to do the write-ups for a few days, so I did a couple days ahead for the next couple of days, so I can catch up and go back and do the first 19 days. So what are we doing today? We're asking ourselves, how does financial health make me a better me? That's our question for today. Share in the comments one way below. Maybe it reduces stress or anxiety. Maybe it allows you to do things that you never would have dreamt possible, etc. Share one thing in the comments below, and I will be with you tomorrow, hopefully a little more coherent. Have an awesome day. Bye.